Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 25th to December 1st. Pick a comfy spot, grab a warm drink, and let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. So this week we're going to be doing messages from your guides. So we're going to take a look at an obvious message, a not so obvious message, some advice, and then what you have to look forward to. So for Gemini, please. Then at the very end, we'll pull our self-care card and our affirmation card like we usually do. Okay. Okay, so to start off the reading, we have the obvious message, which is follow the golden rule. So let's pull some tarot on that and see if we can kind of figure out what golden rule Spirit would like you to follow. Okay, so this is about, so the obvious message here is you want to treat others the way that you want to be treated. And then at the exact same time, you want to treat yourself the way you treat others. So basically, the obvious message here is to be more giving of yourself to yourself. So what that means is that Spirit really wants you, like if a friend said, this thing happened to me, and like let's say they rent an apartment and they don't have a bathtub at their house, and they're like, hey, I've had a really long day, hard day, like, is it okay if I come over to your house and use your bathtub and take a bath? You'd be like, yeah, sure, absolutely. But sometimes it's a little harder for you to, convince yourself that, to go take that bath. So what Spirit is saying here is that you really need to be taking care of yourself right now. Because I'm seeing a little bit of lack here with you taking care of yourself, basically. The high priestess being here with justice as well is that the more that you kind of like pour into your own cup, the more you take care of yourself, the more you show yourself that you are worth taking care of, that you are, enough, that you are worth, showing love to, kind of the higher you will ascend on your spiritual path here. So yeah, Spirit really wants you to know that you need to be kind to yourself as well as others. But really be kind to yourself. Take some time for yourself. Okay. Do some things that you normally wouldn't do, like take a bath or, go for a walk or treat yourself to a coffee and cake or like whatever it is. Do something nice for yourself. Okay, to take care of yourself here, because I can see here that, yeah, maybe that hasn't been your top priority lately, and that's totally okay. We all go through phases in life where it's like, I'm too busy, I don't have time to, do this, let alone, take myself out for cake or whatever, right? But Spirit is really wanting you to know that it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to love yourself and show yourself that you love yourself. Okay. Okay. So the not so obvious message: you have thoughts create your reality. Oh. They want 4. Oh, and then I got 5. Okay, we have 5. We have 5 for this one. That's funny. Okay. So thoughts create your reality. You have the 3 of Swords, Strength, Awakening, which is like the Hanged Man, the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So that is that is the not so obvious message, is that thoughts create your reality. So this is kind of going back to what I was saying about showing yourself some love. So it is really you showing and teaching the world and the people around you how you should be treated and how you will be treated, what you will accept and what you will not accept. I think that, sometimes it's easy to kind of get stuck in this 3 of Swords energy. It's a hard, like once you're there, it's a really tough place to pull yourself out of. And I totally get that. I do. But Spirit is asking you, literally asking you to have strength, and try and change your perspective here, because if you do not love, honor, cherish, take care of yourself, have gratitude for yourself, if you don't do and say these things for yourself, it's going to be really hard to attract people into your life and keep people in your life that do that, because like energy attracts like energy, right? So Spirit is really asking you to shift your focus from, I'm not saying stop taking care of the others around you. Absolutely keep, taking care of all of your responsibilities, loving the people around you, showing them that you love them. Absolutely keep doing that stuff. But you really, really need to remember that you also deserve those things. And it's hard for us to ask for that from the people around us if we're not even showing that to ourselves. So someone who, struggles with taking care of themselves and struggles with loving themselves and self-confidence and stuff, they have a way less likelihood of, standing up and being like, I need, 20 minutes to do this right now for myself, rather than just saying, okay, and going and doing that thing and pushing off taking care of themselves and what they need to do so that they think that they're helping others around them. But you can't pour from an empty cup. Okay? With the 9 of Pentacles here and the 2 of Water, you can have both. Okay? The people around you who if they truly love you, change is hard for everybody. So, some people might, have something to say, as things are changing, but Spirit is really asking you to move more into the 9 of Pentacles energy, but you still have the 10 of Cups energy. Okay, this isn't going anywhere. The people around you are not going to, suddenly not be in your life because you're like, hey, I can't come do this thing because, I'm depleted and I need a self-care evening. So I'm going to have to pass. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like it might be shocking to some people at first, or honestly, not even. Like, I think people will accept it more than you think that they will. Okay, so Spirit is really, with the obvious message and the not so obvious message, Spirit is really telling you that it's time to take care of yourself just as well as you take care of the people around you. Okay? Okay, so the advice is trust your intuition. So, and there's your cards. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Ace of Water, can't pour from an empty cup. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Death card, which is called release. Yes, transformation. And the 9 of Swords. Yes, we're not doing that anymore. You're going to trust your intuition. You know what? These need to be the other way. Yep, that makes a ton more sense. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The advice here is to trust your intuition. When you And I know we all feel burnt out nowadays, and it's like constant because it's like our souls are tired rather than our bodies. Our bodies are also very tired. But what the advice here from Spirit to trust your intuition is, if you need 30 seconds, if you need 30 minutes, if you need to take a break from something for 30 days, you know, and you need to trust your intuition about what you can give without sacrificing yourself and what you can't give right now. Okay. So if you need a few minutes to take a deep breath and, have a tea, if you need, a half an hour to have a bath, if you need to take a break from extracurriculars for a month so that you can, get caught up on self-care and just whatever it is that you have to do. Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition, okay? And to not worry about it with the 9 of air. Don't worry about it. The people in your life will understand. And if they don't, it's time to take a really close look at, what, if those people are still able to stay for this next season of your life. Okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune wants to come in. Okay? The wheel would like to turn. And you need to be, taking care of yourself and showing yourself and the others around you how you deserve to be treated, okay? Okay, what you have to look forward to. You have take responsibility for your actions. Ooh. I have a feeling I know what this is about. Yes. Oh my goodness. Queen of Cups, the World, and the 8 of Pentacles. When you take responsibility for your actions for yourself, you're going to really enter into this. So this is what it's saying here. When you put in the work to yourself, when you really show yourself the love and the kindness and the grace and all the things that you afford to others, you're really going to start embodying the Queen of Cups energy. This says loving, giving, and psychic. The Queen of Cups energy is one of the best queens. Very, close to Empress energy. And just a really, really great place to be because the world is here. Okay. So a cycle, is ready to close out for you, and a new cycle is ready to begin. But for that to happen, you need to put in the work to taking care of yourself, making yourself a priority, okay? That's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful, beautiful message, Gemini. So before we go, we're going to pull our self-care card and our affirmation card. The self-care card is something you can do this week to show yourself a little bit of love and take care of yourself. And I think this one's going to be important because it's basically what your reading is telling you to do. So self-care for Gemini, please. Oh, look at that. Be still. Be still, Gemini. So if you need breaks this week, if you need time to yourself, I know it's easy because we're just so used to having our phones in our hands like 24/7. Try to take little breaks without the phone. Okay. Try to just be still, as the card says. Take a couple deep breaths. Kind of recenter yourself, ground yourself, without the phone there to distract you. Okay. And then the last card before we're going to go is our affirmation card. So something you can tell yourself this week to keep yourself on track, keep you positive, keep you motivated. So let's see, the affirmation for Gemini this week, please. Affirmation for Gemini. I cherish every cell in my body. This is, I think, perfect, to be completely honest. With this whole message here. So take some time this week, be still, and really, like, you can actually say this to yourself. I cherish every cell in my body. Take some time this week to just really connect with how loved you are, how important you are, how beautiful you are inside and out, how cherished you are, how admired you are, and how you affect positively affect everyone in your life, including yourself. It's okay to thank yourself, sometimes for your growth and how far you've come, right? So spend some time this week taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and telling yourself how amazing you are. Okay, Gemini? Okay, that's what I have for you today. I hope this reading has been insightful. Until next time, remember, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and brave. Bye, my friend.